Howdy, folks.
From Raymond James Stadium, your Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
So I'm going to be seeing the Tampa announcers, I believe, since I'm watching on the NFL Plus stream. Some of you guys, I'm assuming, are in Kansas City, so you'll be hearing totally different announcers than I will. But we'll make do. I'll try and get some timestamps. You know I'm terrible at that, but I'll do my best. Let me know if there's any issues with sound or whatever. Thoughts on this game? I was so underwhelmed by last week's Chiefs game, and that's not a knock on the Chiefs necessarily. It was none of the starters played. Well, I mean, some of the starters played, but mostly the starters didn't play. And none of the Rams starters even showed up, which is insane.
Baker Mayfield can beat you with his heart, man. A couple years ago, third and long, backed up late in the game. Division titles on the line, take off and sell out for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Unlike the Rams, the Chiefs starters did get on a plane and fly to Tampa. So they're there. They aren't going to play again, but they're there at least. So they've got that going for them. I'm hearing these guys say a lot of things about Baker and very few things about the Chiefs. So Baker has a lot to prove this season. He didn't sign a contract. So, you know, his year last year went horribly awry halfway through, basically. He was off to a MVP level start and then got injured and then injured again and just was not at full capacity. So this is his sort of make it or break it year. He's going to play a little bit in this game, not much, but I guess my assumption is that we're going to see Justin Fields, and then we'll see this Nuss Mauer, I don't remember, Nuss something, who's the rookie that you guys have. And yeah, if you guys want to give me some insights on what you think I should be watching for, like, you know, when I watched the Bills game, I know all the people who are on the roster bubble, who we're going to be putting in as depth pieces, like all that sort of stuff. Let me know in the chat, like, who are you guys thinking is right on the edge of actually making the team, or what the practice squad's going to look like, because I don't know any of that shit about the Chiefs. And I'm curious. You know, I know you've got some good rookies, and I know you got some people who are on questionable contracts who didn't really do last year what you would have liked them to do. You got some people that have been sort of floating under the radar, and it's time for them to finally step up, and you figure Andy's finally going to make them step up, and like, what are they going to do? How are you going to use guys like Noel Williams? How are you guys going to use Rashard Smith? Like all these sort of like peripheral people that I saw here and there and heard you guys. Is there like Jalen something? There's Jalen that have just been sort of floating around underused, and now you got to use them, and how are they going to do? So I'm curious about any thoughts that you guys in the chat have, and then I'm just going to be trying to watch with an open mind. You know, it's hard for me to watch. Oh, it's the Mr. Rogers ad. Okay. There's only one in this wonderful world. The dog's looking at me like I'm insane. That's one. Yeah. The jailbird does make things more complicated. Worthy, I believe, is healthy, right? Who else do you have? You have Thornton. You guys haven't actually re-signed Juju, have you? I wasn't paying attention to that. He got cut from wherever he was. Was he on the Giants, maybe? Or the Ravens? I don't know. Juju got cut from somewhere. And people on Twitter were like, oh no, we're going to re-sign Juju. But like I've said a million times, Juju wasn't bad for you guys last year. Peter Woods is going to be good. Peter Woods, I've got my eye on for sure. What's the situation on the O-line? Because my favorite O-linemen are both gone. No Juwan and no Wanye. And then Issa Pohl was like your backup lineman towards the end of the season, and he got carted off from camp the other day. So I don't know if you guys are low on guards and tackles again. That's a constant struggle, it seems like.
His contract was negotiated and the extension was signed. 1 year, $30 million for the nose tackle, the fifth highest paid interior.
So we did not steal their nose tackle. We stole another one of their nose tackles who I think they had already cut, a guy named Greg Gaines, which was very much a like the Bills asked for Vita Vea and Brandon Bean was like, we've got Vita Vea at home. And then it's this guy who played quite well today from all I could see. So sure, it'll be fine.
Chiefs won the toss and they will receive. Not sure who's going to be the quarterback for the Chiefs, but Chase McLaughlin is also looking for a contract from the Bucs. He's going to kickoff tonight.
All right, kickoff. Touchback. All right.
It's a beautiful night in Tampa, John. 88 degrees. There's a lot of fans here.
88 degrees in Tampa? That's not a beautiful night. You people are crazy.
Justin Fields starts at quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Nothing over 85 is beautiful to me. Unless, like, if you're on the desert, fine. But in Florida, no. That's not a pleasant 88 degrees. None of those last few degrees are pleasant. Okay. So I'm assuming that's Justin Fields. I'm going to turn off these. Very little happened there. Is Justin Fields leaving? No. Okay. His camera work is not good. I don't know if you guys are getting the same video feed as I am even, but like, I don't like some of the things they're doing. Because my husband was watching a movie and turned the subtitles back on, and now I can't see.
One back. Kenneth Walker, the free agent addition, Super Bowl MVP, is in the backfield, John.
Kenneth Walker again. Well, yeah. Whoop. That's a nice little. How many times can you go to the side? Not as many as you would like.
I'll tell you what. Last week against the New York Jets.
Okay, here we go. Closed captions off. Game can commence now. I know they've already run 2 plays, but as far as I'm concerned, the game starts now. Third down. I mean, they got Simmons last year, who then was missing for a big chunk of time, but did fine while he was there. Did you draft other tackles this year? I don't know. Who's your other tackle? Nope. Who's 13? Who's not that he just passed to that went nowhere? I don't like these announcers. This is the thing that sucks about preseason is that, you know, it's the local announcers doing it. So you're not going to – they only talk about their freaking team. I didn't know who – I mean, it was fine because I was mostly paying attention to the Bills today, but, like, I really wanted to know which offensive linemen were in for the Browns, whether we were up against their starters or not. Steve Tasker's just running his mouth about dumb shit. And I'm like, you're not talking about both teams. You're only talking about one team. There are other people watching. There are other people on this field who are important. Okay, I'm done bitching.
linebacker, and a new offensive coordinator, Zach Robinson,
Okay.
working on his game day communication with Baker Mayfield. That's going to be big. And I think Todd Bowles wants to feature some of his young guys.
Oh, Todd Bowles, how do you still have a job? I don't know how that happened. I wish one of these days he's finally going to get fired, right? Like, he's not good. He's like McDermott level time management bad. There's some yards. Bucs ran for some. It's Bucky Irving.
Comes into the offseason, looks healthier, looks happier, has Ken Gainwell in the backfield. What do you think about their situation?
I think it's exciting. He's 10
Sorry about
he
weird
looks stronger.
clunking metal sounds from my C4. If I don't drink this, I'm going to pass out by midway through the second quarter.
He's going to have the heck
All right, 2nd and 5. Bucky Irving again, and he gets the first. He's very excited about it. Little excited dude.
And here's this inside zone run. Bucky Irving does one thing as good as anybody, and that's that jump cut.
He really does. His feet are always alive in the hole. He's got great vision, and I love his size. He can hide behind the offense.
You love his size?
He really does a great job.
It's pretty little. You guys aren't seeing the same announcers as I am. The announcer just said, I love his size. He's like 5'2". You don't love that. Nobody loves that. Are you going to do anything but run Bucky Irving?
And the reason if you're a Bucs fan at home, you're going, why are they running the same runs? Well, the other offensive tackle is really good on the right side. Luke Gedeke just signed a $90 million contract to be the bookend to Tristan Wirfs on the other side. And there's Zach Robinson, coach. You have a little bit of insight.
They do have a good offensive line. They can stay uninjured.
He falls off the Sean McVay tree. And here's our first look at Kenny Gainwell. He used 2 different running backs extremely well in Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier, and I'm sure he has a similar plan with these 2
So their offensive coordinator is from the Falcons? Oh, that didn't.
But you said it, Rondé.
Okay, so instead of running with Bucky Irving, they ran with Kent Gainwell, and he went nowhere. Are you going to... Is that Baker out there? What's happening? Yeah, that is Baker. You're not going to let him pass at all? What?
That was Ted Hurst, that's your rookie wide receiver from Georgia State. And one thing that Todd Bowles
They have a rookie wide receiver who just got a personal foul. Are you going to show it? What was that about?
Very happy with Ted Hurst on that particular play. 3rd and possible.
No, you're not going to you're not going to explain what that was about. Not going to show that. Cool, doing great, Tampa. Thanks.
Young receivers, he's got to take advantage of this playing time.
Well, I mean, yes, there were plenty of reasons why Kelsey retiring would have been a good thing, but then you're down to Noah Gray, who looked like ass last season, to be perfectly honest. Oh, that drive was pointless. Who's your? I know you have another tight end on the roster. I remember a couple times he popped out on the field, and I was like, "What?" Oh, right, Snead's back. I knew that. Tyreek might always come back. He's not quite up to game time yet, but I wouldn't count that out for later in the season, depending on how things pan out with your receivers. There might be Cheetah back in your life, back in my life. Wait until after Thanksgiving for that. That might work for me. Not if we meet up in the playoffs, though. Although, Tyreek coming back, I really don't know if and when Tyreek comes back because it's not guaranteed he'll be able to come back. The specific injury that he got is two. That's two. Mr. Rogers' dad. Just keep track. What makes Tyreek so special is his twitch speed. His ability to turn on a dime and speed up and slow down and all that sort of stuff. Blowing out his knee is not going to help with that. And I'm just curious to see if he is able to bounce back from it. Because a lot of times when people have those sorts of injuries and they come back, you have to kind of create a new personality for yourself as an athlete. You see that a lot where, especially like with quarterbacks with injuries, and they just have to sort of readapt. But when you're so singularly talented in a very specific way, he'll still be a good wide receiver, but will he still be Tyreek? Yeah, I want to see. So Delane is playing today. He didn't play last week, right? I don't think he played last week. So I'm interested to see that. Maybe that's why they're not letting fucking Baker pass. They don't want him to get intercepted by Delane immediately. But, like, come on.
So, if you bet, set limits. Never chase your losses. And only bet when you can afford to lose. Learn more at responsibleplay.org.
Believe me, I wouldn't sign Tyreek if I were you or if I were anyone. But I feel like it's the sort of thing that might be hard for Veach to resist. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not giving him enough credit. Maybe he's like, fuck that guy. Who needs the hassle?
We have to grow the game. They're taking it where it's never been.
Where will you take it?
But that's never really been my take on Veach. I've never seen him as the guy who's like, no, that person's personal life is too much for me to handle. It's not. That's not a thing. Anzalone's good.
Florida Gator. He is going to be hearing from Todd Bowles wearing the green dot. Keep an eye on the communication on this Buccaneer defense.
Okay. 1st and 10. Fields again. Oh, that tackle situation is not working out for you. Oh, he got it off, so didn't go anywhere. He did not get sacked. What happened?
Techie Smith had a great season last year for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Great season. He can do a lot of things, and I am shocked Kansas City did not see that on the end of the line. They're missing their starting left tackle as well. That was a big mistake.
There's one question about the Kansas City Chiefs going into this season. It is their offensive line.
That's the question every season, it seems like. That was a few. That was some things, some yards. What number? Who was that? 8. Who's 8 now? Is that Taekwon? Is Taekwon 8? I think Taekwon's 8. Let me get the numbers back in my head.
He's the toughest corner we have. He played in the nickel last year. He played in the slot. 72 tackles, 2 sacks. I'd like to see him play a little bit more press cover.
3rd down.
Situations. Keep an eye at the top of the screen on number 25.
Don't give me stink eye. I don't want stink eye from you, dog. You can come here. You come here. Okay, 3rd and 4. Who's 13? I mean, passes to nobody, but 13 was there-ish. Why are you showing that? I want to see who's 13. Is that Cyrus Allen? Anymore. 4th and 4. Bucs defense looks good. Bucs offense is doing nothing. So between you, we got a team. Solid punt. Oh, no, you missed. You missed! Everybody missed. What are you going to do?
We couldn't be happier to partner with the Tampa Bay Bucs. Captain Fear has this run isn't finished. Sure, everybody was finely tuned. Every stitch placed with precision. Every surface.
Will we get the Mr. Rogers ad again this commercial break? I doubt it, but it's possible.
Because the greatest measure of automobile is how it makes you feel.
Well, hopefully there's not another rain delay like there was during the Bills game. I was just rambling for 45 minutes. I literally went through every team by team, and said what my thoughts were. Some teams I had more thoughts than others. Like the Cardinals, I never have thoughts. The Chargers, my thoughts are I have no thoughts about the Chargers. Like that is an actual thought. The thought is zero thoughts. That like I can't come up with ideas about the Chargers because the Chargers aren't a real team to me, which is hilarious because I have watched a lot of Chargers games on this channel. But anytime I go back to look at a Chargers game to try and find like a clip or something, I'm like, I don't remember this game at all. They happened. I know they happened. And I can't remember. The only Chargers game I remember anything from is the game that that I didn't actually watch for this channel. It was a game I missed most of because I had gone to the Bills-Rams game and came home and just watched the end of that game. And it was was it like a doink? I think it was like there was like a doink at the end of that game. It was in December, not last season, but the season before. Just a crazy fluky that season where the Chiefs won every game. Every game was a one-score game that they won on a fluke at the end. It was one of those. I do love that they have an actual pirate ship at this stadium. We didn't build like anything. Well, no, that's not true. We have a big, the new stadium has a big broken folding table. Like an oversized, like giant folding table with big, like red Solo cups decorating it. And it's broken because as of yet, I don't believe anybody has actually attempted to scale it and jump through it. There's only been one home game and a practice, so hope springs eternal. What's Baker going to do? He's going to pass it! Baker's going to pass! Oh, badly, though. What? Ooh. All right, well, there's Delane. They are actually talking about the Chiefs now.
He's got to replace Trent McDuffie, Jalen Watson. They both went to the Rams, both starting.
Oh, I was thinking of Jalen Watson. Jalen Watson went to the Rams? Right, Jalen. Okay. I did know that from last week. I forget things immediately. 2nd and 10. Fake. Try that guy again, and no. Karloff just made a stop. I haven't seen that in a while. Lana, swear to God. Huh? Oh, R. Mason Thomas. Yes, I did know that because I just call him R. I'm sorry if you hear like barking and growling. We have new neighbors, and the new neighbors have a toddler that's been sort of wandering around down the block, and Lana seems absolutely flummoxed by what this character could possibly be. Oh, wow. Was that a backward pass? Pick it up. Yeah? What is it? Backward pass? Forward pass. Yeah. Who's 51?
This is just good football by Kansas City. Recognizing the quick drop, get your hands up. You can't get there. That's our Mason Thomas.
Our Mason are. Okay.
Andy Reid has re-energized this team.
I would, I mean, I guess they don't care, but like it would be nice to see a better view of that where you could see if it was actually a forward pass, but I'll just assume that they looked at it and it was. Okay. Is that Burchard or is that Remigio or like who we got? Oh!
Special teams from his last few games, Smith is not satisfied. David Sills was missed that completion a couple
Okay,
of
80.
snaps ago, all of the time. Let's see what Fred has.
You're mad you can't catch any passes, so you'll just destroy that guy.
Boy, if this is on the Chiefs,
What's
this
the
is going to
flag?
kill Andy Reid. They had way too many penalties last year. They had 12 last week, and this looks like it might be the second special teams penalty already.
Second one that's going to back them inside the 20-yard line.
Andy's gonna get chewy. He's gonna be chewing his gum.
I like these conferences. I always wondered what's going on in these conferences.
Well,
Did it upset you at all?
You know, special teams guys, young guys trying to make the team that also don't always know the rules. There's a flag down here. There's a flag also on the sideline, and if a Bucs player runs out of bounds untouched, then and the only reason you think that is because he does not have his hat on.
I was just wondering about the hat.
Somebody
Where's his hat?
participating illegal. I think that legally that's what the call will be if we are correct here.
Looks like it could be multiple flags.
They're talking long enough for it.
Wowzers.
It better be
A
multiple.
lot going on. One's declined, and then what? What? Spags looks baffled. I mean, you get Spags a hat. His hair's doing fun stuff.
We'll figure it out when we come back. Let's go to a break.
They're just going to commercial.
This is not like Kathy does, so.
But there's DIY day.
Well, see, now they're going to commercial, and they're coming back, so they're going to miss the ref announcing it. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Terrible.
Yeah, it's game day.
Yes. Thank you for the contract. Your leadership and poise are an inspiration. Also, the money part helps a lot.
I'm giving you money, all of it.
I'm your only game update. You know, there's not anything happening right now, so I got nothing to update you on. It's a Madden ad and then some flag football. I don't know what's happening at all. Just don't know.
It is not the man who commands the field beneath the stadium lights who deserves our highest praise. It is the one out of the arena. Those who offer their hand with no thought of glory. They do not wait for the call. They step forward. They are protectors. So in the world quick to praise talent, never forget to honor
No
their-
Mr. Rogers ad yet.
You guys watching the game?
Yes, enough of us.
Sorry, Lana's not in the room for this ad full of dogs. She would have enjoyed that. So I didn't watch any of the other games today. I watched like one play from Patriots Eagles. Does anybody have any thoughts about any of the other games that happened today? I mean, okay, I did watch them. I watched the Bills game, but like I didn't watch Dolphins Giants. I don't know what happened. What was it? Vikings Ravens. There are a few interesting things. I did not watch any of them. So
Quarterback is very late getting them to it, and then does what most great
okay.
they score.
Now they're talking about. We went to commercial. Don't know what the penalty was.
This is an interesting kid. He played at Duquesne, transferred to West Virginia. He ends up in Arizona.
Okay, they're talking about something, and I don't know why this guy has anything to do with anything.
Todd Bowles wants to see him tackle a little bit better, but keep an eye on number 24 guards. He's been one of the stories here at Tampa.
Well, as we get back to play here, John, that penalty took it long long time to figure out, and I still don't think I know. There was holding on both teams. There was legal hands to the face. I think he declined. But all in all, Bradley Dixon comes back out. He's going to punt again.
Oh, they're just redoing it. Okay.
We used to talk about punting the ball between the numbers and the sideline. You don't want to kick the ball in the middle of the field. Let's see Dixon pin this return.
11th year at Syracuse, actually knew this kid way back in the day. He used to visit down in South Florida.
Okay, Burchard is okay. Hi, folks. Sam, we've had 2 Mr. Rogers ads so far. So just so you're caught up, I have seen the Mr. Rogers ad twice. I know you are interested in the statistics on that one. So.
Dixon didn't have the kicks that he wanted. And there he looked at John.
I coached with Danny. I coached with him way back in Philadelphia. I used to walk out on the field, look for a stick of gum, but they were all in his pocket. He's a heck of a coach. Fiery guy, 72 years old.
1st and 10. I feel like all special teams coaches should look like that guy. 72 years old, chewing nicotine gum. Okay, run. And who's that? Who's 25? That's not Burchard. That's DeMercado? No idea. Jalen Royals, that's the other Jalen, right? That's the Jalen. Maybe that's the Jalen I was thinking of. Isn't that his first name? That's a Jalen. There's so many Jalens. I did a mock draft a couple years ago where I just drafted all Jalens and Javons. That's a pretty decent lineup. And they're moving back.
Andy Reid is not happy with these penalties.
Andy Reid is not happy with these penalties. I can tell you that. That is very true. Andy Reid is not happy about the penalties.
Jalen Moore inside. Their left tackle, Josh Simmons, is out. But Andy Reid, he's been in too many good football locker rooms to tolerate much more of this penalty.
Yeah, position coaches should totally all look like Burgess Meredith. That's exactly correct. That's a catch. Oh, and then who's 12? Who is that?
Not the tallest safety. He started about
Wiley?
games in Texas, San Antonio, but he's been playing.
I feel like I'm watching a college game because I don't know half these names on either team. Wiley was on the team though, right? Wiley was on the team last year. Right? Or is he a rookie I've heard of? I don't know. He couldn't be a rookie. Okay. Well, you haven't been touched yet. Keep going.
This is what Justin Fields is really good at. The short, intermediate passes. Is you think about him as a quarterback.
Wiley's the other tight end. Okay.
He's yet to hold on to a job.
Yes.
As a starter in the NFL. I think his traits.
Wasn't I just saying there's another tight end and I don't know who it is? It's that guy.
Having to deal with this running game.
Well, we're doing a lot of DeMercado. He's been around. Huh.
For Kansas City. Test this game, this Bucs defense on the ground. You saw what happened in the first 2 series.
He was an undrafted running back for the Cardinals. Okay.
Yeah, I like visiting with Todd Bowles the other day. I think he's
Whenever I see somebody that I don't recognize at all, and it turns out they've been in the league for a couple of years, I should just assume they were on the Cardinals. Because that'll almost always be the case. 2nd and 5. Or maybe the Titans. Just not real teams to me.
This kid, this is the kid you got to talk about. You talk about him all week. Kate Ford, rookie out of North NC State.
It's so funny listening to them talk about these guys. Like, this is a kid you got to keep your eye on. Because I was doing the same shit for all the Bills that I know who they are. They're like, this kid who's an undrafted free agent, who was in the CFL, just all sorts of crazy shit that only matters to actual local reporters and fanatics.
He's going to be a hard guy to not keep around here. The longer he stays, the more you like him.
3rd and 3. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, who picked it up?
Anthony Nelson got off
Who picked it
the rookie right tackle with ease.
up?
Add
That was a
another
mess.
rotation here. Barely even touched him.
That's length, long arms. He's got a huge wingspan. And
Whoa.
Todd Bowles said he has not had.
Did he throw it to him? Or was that a fumble? That was a fumble you picked up? What's the flag?
They won the Super Bowl, Rondé. They got a number of different guys now that can really heat you up.
Diaby, Bain, Alfahim Muhammad. And you look at Anthony Nelson. David Walker was
Okay.
coming back from a lost season a year ago. That's 5 guys you're just talking about. That's not even including Chris Braswell. And,
I still don't quite know how the ball ended up in that lineman's hand, but I guess it doesn't really matter all that much.
Very secure going into 2026 as opposed to the previous seasons.
Yeah, you don't have to blitz all the time. It's a luxury that we had when we had those great defenses. You can get there with 4.
And punt.
Uriza back to kick again to Cam Johnson. Plenty of room back inside the 5-yard
Either team could put together some offense at some point. That'd be neat. Whoa.
There's Cam Johnson that we know. Yeah, that's the guy you love.
I don't know or love that guy, but these announcers definitely do. So fine, if you say so.
Captain Fear has a lot of ideas. I'll tell my coach, my father, that I love him, and I tell him thank you. And after seeing so many great examples of him just showing up for others, the one thing that he told me is that he never bet against me, and that was a little ounce of belief that I needed to get to where I am today.
3, Sam. We got 3. Mr. Rogers. Insane. Insane. I mean, I'm pretty sure they've showed this flag football ad just as many times as the Mr. Rogers one. Maybe I should start counting that one because I feel like they keep coming in pairs. There's not really a Selly coordinator, is there? This is just made up for an ad, correct? I saw some discussion of Kurt Warner the other day. I think it was mainly, is Kurt Warner a better quarterback than Josh Allen? I think is basically like, I don't know. I feel like that was the general crux of the discussion. And I didn't join in because I wasn't watching a ton of football when Kurt Warner was playing football. So I'm just not going to chime in. I am going to claim ignorance and not get into stupid debates that I don't need to be in. I'm going to protect my serenity. I mean, I think I know what my answer is, but it's not a fully informed answer, and so I'm not going to offer it, which is very rare. 1st and 10. Baker's still out there. Oh, that was an interesting. Oh, just run, Baker. Baker, just run. Oh, that's not Baker. That's some other guy. Run, other guy. I thought it was Baker, but it's not. It's 5, not 6. Who's their backup? Jake Browning?
Well, he's coming off a back injury. He didn't play. He's not dynamic. He doesn't have
Jalen Daniels is there.
But when he plays,
Okay.
he knows how to distribute the ball. He's done some good things, particularly 2 years ago. Now, last year, he really struggled in Cincinnati. They went to Joe Flacco. This is
He was the backup. Oh, Jake Browning was the backup. Oh!
There's a former first-rounder.
Felix and Duque Usama. I know this kid as well. He's trains here in Tampa. He's had a bit of a disappointment. He's been injured for a couple of years.
Yeah, he hasn't panned out so much, but every now and then, woof.
On the other side of the ball, right tackle Ferner completely whiffed on
I am not a Chiefs fan. So if you're new to this channel, here's the background of why I do Bills games and Chiefs games. I am a Bills fan. I am not a Chiefs fan, but I've been doing this channel for a couple months, just basically for like friends and family. And then I went to the Bills Chiefs playoff game January 2024, and I made a video. And all these Chiefs fans showed up to watch a sad Bills fan, and they decided they liked me and stuck around. So give the people what they want. I do live streams of Bills games and root for the Bills, and Chiefs games and root against the Chiefs. Now, every now and then, for mathematical purposes, or because I feel bad for the Chiefs fans who watch my channel, I do root for the Chiefs. But every time I have ever rooted for the Chiefs in a game, they have lost. I'm pretty sure that's true. I think every single time. And it's usually against the Broncos. Always lose. So they're all like, we wish Maggie was a Chiefs fan. And I'm like, no, you don't. Doesn't go well for you. Yeah, no, I don't like both, but I like Chiefs fans. That's the thing. I like Chiefs fans have been my biggest fans. And, so I lived in the Midwest for a long time. I enjoy just Midwest vibes. And I think I am the sort of fan who I kind of think this should all be in good fun. And we should all be able to just get along and enjoy good football. And most of the time when the Bills play the Chiefs, it's really good football. But it's not all Chiefs fans. It's just there's this huge base of Chiefs fans. But there are people who come every week there's an Eagles fan who comes every week. There's a Steelers fan who comes every week. There's a Panthers fan who comes a fair amount. Giants fan who comes a fair amount. Like, people show up. But yeah, the fact that it became like a base of Chiefs fans, it's just like, it's certainly a peg to build a YouTube channel around. It's just not what I expected it would be. So now I know a ton about the Chiefs from rooting against them for years. Ah! Who's 11? Hey, Mama. Woof. You come back and watch the game.
He dips that front side shoulder, throws a strike. There's Garnes with the wrap-up tap. Bucs are in some sort of 3D there. You get that flat guy, flashing to the flat. It tells you one thing. And traffic corners know that you can stick your feet in the ground.
We all feel sorry for Browns fans. What? Don't bark at me. Oh. Johnson? I don't know who that is. Guys had a fair amount of turnover. I don't know who half these people are. Where's Hollywood? Where's Juju? I'm so confused, Lana. My dog is a Steelers fan. That factoid needs to be put out there too. My husband is a Steelers fan. The dog is a Steelers fan. And my kids do not give any shits about football. And that's the overall family dynamic.
This game is unpredictable. And unbelievable happens. So if you bet, set limits. Never chase your losses. And only bet when you can afford to lose. Learn more at responsibleplay.org. What happened?
And I'm doing this real lo-fi for somebody who's never watched these before. I have to stop at the end of every quarter and like save my recording and export it so I don't overload the hard drive on my computer. Yeah, I heard Hollywood is, if they hadn't just paid Hollywood so much money, they'd probably be cutting Hollywood. Like, he is not showing up for the Eagles, as I understand it. That is the word that I'm getting from the Chiefs fans that I follow on Twitter. Yeah, that's the thing. I'll trash talk, but I trash talk in good fun. And that's that. It's always funny when people show up here and don't quite read the room. Because the great thing about this channel and why I enjoy doing it so much is we can just kind of enjoy watching a fucking football game. The people who show up and stick around tend to just be chill, and we can just watch football and enjoy it and laugh about incredibly repetitive commercials that drive me up the wall. Somebody mentioned rooting. Did I root for the Ravens at some point? I'm trying to think of. Somebody mentioned that. I'm trying to think of which. In that first playoff game, was I rooting against the Ravens? The AFC Championship, that first one? I can't remember who I was rooting for in that game. I might have been rooting for the Chiefs in that game. I think in that, what I remember about that is that I had not watched any Ravens games that entire season, which was the season that Lamar won MVP. Almost unanimously. And I remember watching it and just being like, I don't understand Lamar. I don't get it because he looks like shit. And I get it more now, having watched enough Ravens games. But the thing is that before I started like doing this and like watching as many games as I possibly could, I wasn't seeking out Ravens games. And a lot of the times, that, especially that season, Ravens games were on at the same time as Bills games. And so I never had a chance to see any Ravens games. So I like literally not watched any and was expecting something very different from what I got. Wow. Who's 85? I'm apparently just going to be like, who's blah, blah, blah through this whole game. Do I like Lamar? I like Lamar as a person. I have no problem with Lamar as a person. I have way more of a problem with Lamar fanatics than I ever have with Lamar. My thoughts on Lamar is he's a very singularly talented quarterback in a way that is very dissimilar from any other quarterback, and I think that's very cool. So I think he's good for the sport. Woo! Who is that? I don't know. Oh, Drowning Pool. Yes, I remember that guy from last week. Okay, got him. But I don't think Lamar is as good as Josh is. And that's where all the conversations are just Lamar versus Josh, because they're both in this position where they are so close to being the elite of the elite, and neither of them have made it to a Super Bowl. And so it's just bickering back and forth, which is pointless. But no, I think Josh is better. I think putting Lamar at like whatever he was on that top 100 players list, like 60 something, like at first, because I'm sure you guys saw that, right? Like there's this 100 top players list that's almost come to completion. Lamar was in the 60s and people were flipping out. And at a certain point, I was like, no, that makes sense. He was injured for a whole bunch of the season and he didn't play great. It was not a great season for him. But then some of the people they started putting in like the 50s, I was like, okay, that's disrespectful. Okay. Justin Fields. First and that was terrible. Like, I like that he stopped and was like, no, maybe I'll just run with it. No, you won't.
Typical nickel now. Think of even more in Seattle, and you know the bigger body, Derwin James type of nickels. There were safeties as well. Mahomes doesn't have that kind of.
I think Lamar does. I mean, you can say the same thing about Josh in a lot of ways. Like Lamar doesn't come through in the clutch. Josh doesn't come through in the clutch. I think Josh comes through in the clutch more than Lamar does. And I feel like other people on the Bills have been more responsible for a lot of our important losses, whereas Lamar has held a lot of responsibility for a lot of their playoff losses. But, you know, the pinnacle of that was our last game against the Broncos last year. It's one of those things where, like, Josh had 4 fucking turnovers, one of which was the most boneheaded thing I've ever seen him do. But he also put 30 fucking points on the board, got us to overtime, and lost on a questionable interception call. There, Justin Fields running. So it's like, even in the game where it's like the closest thing you can say to Josh lost us that game, he's still. I think I saw something saying he had the best EPA of any quarterback in any game that round, and he gets all the shit for having lost. Football's a crazy sport, man. That's how these games work. You can have a great game and a terrible game in the same game. That's why I love this sport. It is a conundrum. 1st and goal. Is that DeMercado again?
He was hurt all last year, number 51. Won the Buck Buchanan Award, Defensive Player of the Year, FCS College Football, over 30 sacks.
I'm just here to have a good time.
Yeah, that's do something else besides rushing the passer, but he's definitely in the mix.
Well, in practice,
David
you can see
Walker.
the repertoire moves, counters, getting the games, haven't seen tie balls. You mentioned that. We know what he can do. He needs to show it. Preseason games like this, while they
Okay, so here we got a 3-4 defense. I'm trying to pay more attention to defensive scheme now that we're doing interesting stuff. That was okay. I guess it was a well-timed hit. Let me see. Nah, that was early. That was early. I don't think I think that should have been a flag, but whatever.
I think his experience is going to play out in the end.
Good. I am always happy when holes get stomped in the Dolphins. The Dolphins are going to be so bad. Watch us lose to them again. We do that. We lose to bad teams, and we especially lose to bad Dolphins teams. That is a thing that we have been known to do a lot. Wow, you're dropping way back, Justin! Oh my God! Holy shit, that's bad. What the fuck?
Muhammad Kamara, number 59, second-year player at Colorado State, to get his first sack as a Buccaneer.
My God.
Teams get down in the high red and think they're going to score, and then bam. Just like John Gruden.
Oh. Justin Fields got sacked like 20 yards back, but Butker managed to make the field goal. Sorry, I should have. I'm not really doing play-by-play. I'm just screaming. But yeah, no, that was bad. Justin Fields. That was like bad Josh Allen play out of Justin Fields right there. Very familiar. Yeah, Bills lose to Falcons and Dolphins, win versus Ravens, Chiefs, and Bengals. That's. Who else did we lose to? Well, we almost lost to the Saints. Like, we made the Saints look better than we should have. And we lost to the Patriots, and we lost to the Texans and we lost to the Eagles. We lost a lot. What were we? Were we 10-6? No, but that's not a number. 10-7 or 11-6. I can't remember. Yeah, Dolphins, Patriots, Falcons, Eagles, Texans. Trying to think, did we have one more loss? No, we lost to the Patriots once, and we beat them once, and the one where we beat them was delightful because they were beating the pants off of us at halftime, and Patriots fans on social media were going on a victory tour a little early, let's just say, and I got to take a lot of screenshots and do a lot of trash talking at the end of that game. That was fun. That was real fun. Because they just crashed and burned in the second half. It was great. It was great. I'm petty. What can I say? Here's the thing is, like, I tend not to start trash talk. I start out, everything's good and everything's copacetic and we're all going to have a good time. The problem is when people start trash talking me and I get a chance to trash talk back, I can go a little overboard, which is why my husband and I don't play Uno anymore. We get a little competitive and maybe take a little bit too much pleasure in the draw for a pile, and then he gets mad and storms out of the room. So yeah, that was the thing during COVID. We decided to start playing like family Uno, and then our kids started refusing to play with us. And then my husband started refusing to play with me. I'm a little competitive. 1st and 10. And Bucs get like 6. If the Patriots and Chiefs played, who do you root for? That's a good question. It will depend. It depends on. I'm very pragmatic. It really depends on what the standings look like and what the teams look like and who I'm more afraid of in the playoffs. Here's the thing. There's this storyline of like the Bills can't make it past the Chiefs in the playoffs, right? So like all last season, people would get on like, whoa, that's a big run. Wow. Oh, it's still pushing. Okay, that was a nice run from the Bucs. Which game was it? I guess it was Broncos Chiefs when people were like, you shouldn't root for the Chiefs over the Broncos. And I was like, I'm sorry, but the Broncos are the 1 seed and the Chiefs have looked like shit. And we have like a mathematical, we beat the Chiefs. So we had the edge on them in a tiebreaker, because neither team was in the playoffs yet. Neither of us were guaranteed to be in the playoffs. I'm like, I'm not going to do a superstitious thing about like, we can't beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. The Chiefs aren't necessarily in the playoffs, and neither are we. So I'm going to root for the team that is less of a obstacle to us getting even to the playoffs. And then once you get to the playoffs, you do what you got to do. Do I have a stronger loathing for the Patriots than the Chiefs? Absolutely. And I say this a lot. Division rivalries just top everything for me. I cannot imagine a scenario where I would root for an AFC East team in the Super Bowl. In general, I'm hardly ever going to root for an AFC team in the Super Bowl to begin with. Chiefs defense, what's this, the second string? They're not doing a ton here. Is this still second string? But like, when it was, so the first Super Bowl that I streamed was Chiefs Niners. And I was kind of peeved at some Niners fans, so I went into it being like, I'm not rooting for either team. But by the end of that, I was definitely rooting for the Niners. I can't claim that I was rooting for the Chiefs at any point in that game. I really wasn't. The next year, when it was Chiefs-Eagles, I was kind of not rooting for anybody. But by the end, I just felt bad for everybody in the chat who'd been so nice to me for a full season that I was kind of hoping the Chiefs could at least do something. So that was the closest I got to rooting for an AFC team in the Super Bowl. Last year, I was rooting so hard for the Seahawks that a commenter referred to it as a generational hate watch. I think that's true. I think if there's one thing, get Browning. Oh, who's 18 on the Bucs? He's getting some stuff done. They're kind of moving. Who's 99?
I expect Williams to make that guy miss. But back other than K-Dot, I think the Tampa Bay.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. So Patriots, I hate the Patriots. Absolutely. I hate the Dolphins more than the Patriots to an extent because when I was coming up, when I was a young Bills fan, that's who I hated the most. That was our biggest rival, was the Dolphins, and then to some extent the Cowboys after a couple of Super Bowls. But the Patriots hate comes later for the most part. And then you add Steph Diggs to the Patriots, and I was going to be, and the whole like Drake May MVP thing, I had kind of a grudge going. So I was pretty happy with how that Super Bowl went.
In Kansas City, they play more bump and run coverage than any other team in the league. Steve Spagnuolo, Fulton number 8 at the bottom of the screen. They are in your face the vast majority of the time. What's down?
4th and 3 years. Bucs are going to go for it. Condensed formation.
4th and 3.
Set up a little pick screen or nowhere to get rid of this football crowd.
Wow, none of those are holds? Yeah, come on.
Just gonna toss it. And he finds David Sills.
But that's coming back, right?
They're going to get holding on Luke Haggard, number
Yeah.
72.
Number 72.
Gilbert, you know I'm a Bills fan.
Nice job handling the initial stunt there, Coach. But then, as he starts to swim, it's terrible. Inside the shoulder pads. The white hat was actually looking that way.
Let's just take a second here, Ronnie. Talk about Danny Smith and special teams.
I don't know.
I'd like to see Riley Dixon.
It's interesting to me, like, what random fans from what random teams kind of show up. I've never had a Ravens fan stick around. Had a Dolphins fan for a while. He was neat. The Giants are just entertaining, so
We are going to get that at the 10. Good job, Coach. Great call. Good job. Riley Dixon will be back with an interview.
what's the situation with Scadaboo? Is he currently playing? I have not watched the Giants in the preseason yet, so I don't know what his injury status currently is.
Going all in with an RGB TV from Best
And is Devin Singletary still a Giant? I believe he is. And that other guy, what's the name of the other guy, the other running back? I should know that. He's back. I mean, the Scadaboo dart show was fun until Scadaboo broke half of his leg off. Oh, no. Well, go get some food. My kid went to amusement park today. Got too much sun and passed out.
There's nothing like being at the stadium on game day. Get to your seat, take it all in.
I have a couple of friends who are Patriots fans and we get along well. I don't think they've ever showed up to any of my live streams. They'll just text me during games. The only thing that gives me pause about the Giants, like I feel like last season definitely showed some promise for the Giants. And I was like, okay, they got Harbaugh. This could be interesting. But then I watched that, like, I'm sure you've seen the video of like Harbaugh giving the motivational speech at the beginning of camp or whatever. And just no one seemed bought in at all. And I was like, whoa. Because Harbaugh's cheesy. Like, duh, Harbaugh's cheesy. But it's not like nobody's ever, like, played for a cheesy coach before. Like, that's not. It is what it is. You can get a little bit of energy up, and nobody was, and that doesn't bode well. That's my only concern for you as a Giants fan. Because I would love to see the Giants be chaos again, but be chaos in a more successful way. That's always fun. But I don't know. That energy in that room did not seem promising. Are they now? Okay, good. I wish you the best of luck because I don't have to worry about the Giants at all. Right? Because we're playing the NFC North this year. So I'm still kind of hopeful that like maybe I'll get to go to Green Bay for that game. I just don't know if financially it's going to be swingable for me. We'll see. 1st and 10. That didn't go anywhere. I used to live in Wisconsin for about 7 years, so I have very, very good friends who would really like to go to the Bills-Packers game. Scattergood's fun to watch. Dart's fun to watch. Jameis is always fun to watch when you throw Jameis in. Like when Dart has a concussion, which happens more often than not. Oh. That's a first, though. That's a first. You can't eat those pistachios. They are not Josh Allen approved pistachios. They are Costco pistachios. Josh would be very disappointed. They do sell Josh Allen's cantaloupes in Wegmans around here. I should keep my eye out for those. What do you want? You come up here. I don't know what's going on for you guys at running back. Johnson, really? Okay. I don't know what Dart was. I feel like, here's the thing. Being surprised that any NFL player is a Trump supporter, it boggles me. Like, it does, like, especially when it's like offensive linemen from Kansas. Like, the fact that people were shocked and chagrined when a whole bunch of Buffalo linemen went and tight ends. I'm pretty sure Dalton Kincaid was there, went golfing with Donald Trump. I'm like, yeah, of course they did. They're like rich, corn-fed white guys. Like of course that's who they're going to vote for. Unless they're people who are very outspoken about different political beliefs, I'm just going to kind of assume, which maybe that's unfair of me, but I'm never going to be surprised. Like, all of a sudden, Pat McAfee's been getting all this pushback for the last week and a half or whatever, and, he did come up with a Vanity album, which is inherently laughable. But ever since he did that event with Trump, and I'm like, you didn't realize that the kicker from rural Western Pennsylvania is a Trump support? Like, what are we doing, folks? Like, it is what it is. So, my political leanings notwithstanding, I'm just never surprised by that stuff. It just is what it is. But for Dart to go out of his way as a young quarterback to make such a very public stance in support of Trump seemed like a PR stumble. But what do I know? No! What did you just do, dude? That was terrible. Who's 12? He's been weird.
I think this is a steal for Andy Reid in the 7th round. I love this kid 2 years ago at LSU. He lit it up. He's a gunslinger. His dad's the offensive coordinator of the New Orleans Saints. He's the coach's son. This guy has great communication. He's got a heck of an arm. He's not afraid to stick it in.
I'm always just amused when people try to make it out like Travis Kelce is a Trump fan when he's absolutely not. But that's all like crazy anti-Taylor Swift people who just make trouble on the internet, basically. Oh. You'll run into like fans of Olivia Rodrigo yelling about Taylor having a MAGA husband, and I'm like, none of you actually see what MAGA people write on the internet, do you? Because they've been making fun of Travis Kelce for vaccine shit for years. But First and 10.
nobody there.
No,
David Walker
that
seemed
was nothing.
really good rush there, coach.
Nussmeier seems a little rustier this week than last week.
And he is giving Kansas City problems, but he arrives just at the time the ball is launched. That's legal, that's vicious, and that's a factor for it. I said it earlier. You got to make the quarterback feel
Second and 10.
Good to see him back. He missed all last season with that.
Oh, I was going to say, I don't know this guy, but he missed all last season, so that would be why. It's his second season, but he didn't play any of his first season. So, hello. Second and 10. Wow, that's a jump. Wow. Tackling is not going great. Offsides.
Interesting that we're now talking about missed tackles in the Bucs secondary, because when we were talking to Todd Bowles, the one thing he said specifically for the corners is they have to be better tacklers. And last week against Kansas, against the New York Jets.
Yes, he was. Yeah, I'm tired of this. Enough of this. Let's do an actual game. Although my first game is going to be Bills Texans, and that's actually what's the preseason opener? I was going to do the preseason opener. I think I can't remember, or not preseason, the season opener. But I can't remember when that is.
You don't often throw the ball to the back in the flat from the tailback position, but that's a good ball.
It's the 9th. So the 9th is Patriots Seahawks Wednesday night. I will be streaming that game. So that's the first game that I'm going to do of the regular season. And then looks like the 13th is Bills Texans. And the 14th is Chiefs Broncos. So those should all be really good games. I'm really looking forward to all of those games. I mean, okay, caveat. I am looking forward to the Bills game in that I am always looking forward to a Bills game. I'm not necessarily looking forward to what I worry the outcome of that Bills game might be. Let's just say that. That'll be a fun game. The Cowboys, I was talking about this earlier. Oh, it's four for Mr. Rogers, Sam, if you're still watching. I feel like the Cowboys have enough pieces to be good, but they're not. So I don't know. The Cowboys perplex me. I watched the Cowboys-Chiefs game last season, and the Cowboys did great. And I'm still just kind of like, why are the Cowboys not better than they are? Coaching probably a big part of it, but their defense was not good, no. But it wasn't the worst. And I feel like here's the other thing is like, I always want Dak to do better than he does. Well, I don't know if want is correct. I always expect Dak to do better than he does. Because he was really good. And now he's got these two amazing wide receivers. And Mana, come here. Come be with me. You don't need to be over in that space because I'm worried that you're going to go pee over there. Don't do that. Come here with me. Come watch them do the sellies. They're doing sellies. Come here. Yeah, such a good girl. Good girl. Was it really that bad? I guess I just didn't watch enough Cowboys games last year. They didn't look that bad against the Chiefs offense. Sorry, Chiefs fans who are watching this. Game gonna start going? Why am I looking at a black screen?
2 minutes left in the half. The Kansas City Chiefs on +40. Limited half-season plans have been released for the.
My favorite thing that my Dolphins troll said last season was during one game. I guess it was during that game. He said something about how the Cowboys will never sniff a Super Bowl as long as Jerry Jones is the owner. And I'm like, I seem to recall a couple of sniffed Super Bowls under Jerry Jones's ownership, if I'm recalling my adolescence correctly. There was some sniffage, but that's a long time ago. Maybe other people have forgotten. I haven't. I remember those evenings very clearly.
So don't just run a speed rush. Why not spin? I'd say spin rush.
Yeah, it has been a minute. The man is old.
That's what Todd Bowles wanted to see.
That's the type of moves that this kid has. He's got so many tools in his box, and he just doesn't.
I mean, my age surprises me every day of my life. Oh, is that a catch? Is that a catch? Did he catch that before it hit the ground? Let's see.
Great defenses coach.
Let's see.
Zone coverage, and look at two defenders rallying. I don't know if
Nah,
he
he didn't get
it.
it. Nah.
He's in the end. They're in the end zone celebrating like they got something. Y'all better get y'all butts back to the huddle.
Yeah, the other day was the 30th anniversary of when I got my learner's permit. So yeah, it's been a while since the Cowboys were in the Super Bowl. I still feel youthful and spry. No, I don't.
Javen Wright was the linebacker that made the initial hit that caused that potential interception by Williams.
All right, minute 49 left, 3rd and 10 for the Chiefs.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 3rd and 10. Evan Huff is wrong on the screen, by the way. Don't pay attention. That's 30-10. 3 receivers down to the bottom.
Fix it. If you know it's 3rd and 10, fix it. Lana, can you bring me the squirrel? Can you get the squirrel? Get the squirrel. There's a squirrel right there. Can you get the squirrel? Do you see it? All right. Dropping back. Nah. Oh, that's the end of that. Hi. You come here. Come over here. Can you come over here? Come here. Come. Good girl.
Relentless pursuit by Kamara off that right side.
Yeah, he had to go through a tight end, then deal with the tackle.
Mm.
Still gets the quarterback on the drop. Great job. Keep talking factory. I love factory type plays. Buckner on the kick.
Can you imagine
58-yard field goal attempt.
Skip Bayless if the Cowboys won the Super Bowl? That's gonna curve in. Yep.
Nice little draw through the middle of the uprights. Bucs are gonna be down 6.
Great. Come up here. Come up here.
It's minute 41. Come back.
All right, there's still time for at least one more drive, Lana, so you're gonna have to be patient.
All season long. Your team's hometown broadcast. Get the entire NFL season on SiriusXM in your vehicle.
How many jerseys has Skip burned at this point? He's ridiculous. All those guys are ridiculous. So my kids love Cam Newton the best because of his hats. They don't know about Drip Bayless and his infinite Nikes. And we are on 5 Mr. Rogers ads. Is it going to be followed up by the flag football? No, it's the Kurt Warner ad. Okay. They really only have like 6 ads. And we're just going to play them over and over again.
Set limits. Never chase your losses. And only bet when you you can afford to lose. Learn more at responsibleplaying.org.
What don't know? Was it a fumble? Was it a pick? What? Are we punting? Are we going for it? Like, what are we doing?
They're gonna make
I
I don't know how many of you guys care about millennial actresses, but Brenda Song is apparently going to be doing like color commentary about the Rams now. So that's an interesting, weird celebrity fan development that I saw on the internet today.
In a young person's journey, when a coach consistently supports and speaks life and success into a person, there's only one way you can go, and that's up.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing Brenda Song is legit a Rams superfan, which is so cool. She was on Kylie Kelsey's podcast talking about it, I think. I don't usually watch her whole podcast, just like clips that come across my radar. Yeah, she knows her shit. I feel like I would have a fun time hanging out with Brenda Song talking about like our team's practice squads and shit like that. And she's married to Macaulay Culkin, which, well, actually, I'm not sure if they're actually married. They might just have kids and be like life partners or whatever. But I like they're a cute couple. I dig them. All right, Jake Browning's out there still.
Our help system, Chip. Let's get some pass protection. Let's get a completion to start the drive. We got to have a positive play to start this drive. Let's get it to a no-huddle offense. Let's get it field position.
Yeah, I'm too old to have watched any of her Disney Channel shenanigans, but she was on New Girl, and I like New Girl, so I know her from that. That's where I knew her from originally. That's my generation's TV show. That's a completion.
We talked about this earlier.
That'll do.
That option to the flat quarterback uses that to draw the defender away.
And then my kids never really watched the Disney Channel shows, so like I missed that. My kids were obsessed with Disney movies, but not Disney Channel shows or the Nickelodeon shows. We didn't do all that stuff.
Talk about communication, getting that communication for the second.
First and 10. And oh, they fell back on it. Feeney was on the Bills practice squad last training camp. He fumbled the first time we ever put him on the field against the Bears, I believe. And now he's on the Bucs and plays are falling apart. Whoa. 2nd and 9, and that's a false start. Oh my God, just finished the half.
Against Tampa, and I'm sure Kevin Carberry, the offensive line coach, is going to be drawing that up at halftime.
Stop it to play here, Brad Allen. Maybe a clock issue.
It might be a clock issue because that time doesn't seem right.
The ruling on the field of a fumble is under further review. Whether it was an incomplete pass or a fumble, the Bucs did it.
Who gives a fuck?
Change the spot.
Yeah, I'm not happy if I'm Browning. I mean, he's taking some serious hits. Blindside hit in the first quarter. They don't pick up a 4-man overload.
Who did not pick up that blitz?
These are not normal sacks.
Is his hand coming forward?
That was pretty nasty.
I've given up trying to, be right. I'll figure it with the reps and the replay. Let's take another look at it, but to me, it doesn't look like his arm is coming forward at all. This will be a much better view. Now, I think that's okay, and he never gets that arm going forward.
So we got someone in here who's going to try doing live streaming. Good luck to you. I have never gotten any complaints from the NFL about the live streams themselves. Even though you can hear the broadcast in the background, usually I've never gotten flagged for the live streams themselves. It's when I try and go back and edit them, because I do, I edit the clips into my reactions. And that'll get flagged sometimes. I have to keep the clips to less than 3 seconds and sometimes even shorter, or they'll get flagged. I try to do it in a way that is transformational within copyright law, but I don't have the legal wherewithal to argue with them, so I just go back and re-edit shit if I have to.
28 career sacks proved that I liked it the other way. Yes. Well, anyways, Browning, we have second now at 19. That was ruled a fumble, and they did.
All right, it was a fumble, and now we can go on with our lives. Second and 19 with 30 seconds left. All right. There we go. Oh, just run, Jake Browning. Just run, Jake Browning. That did it. All right. 19 seconds. Timeout. Really? Okay.
I go back to Daniels. We're going to see Daniels in the second half. And I know it's the preseason game and you're playing with backup linemen. But Jalen Daniels might have made this a little bit more interesting than Browning here.
Yeah, yes, for sure.
That's not the nicest thing you could have said about Jake Browning, but probably correct.
Jalen Daniels, he started last week in the second half for the Bucs. Came out
18 seconds left, third and 11. Let's go.
Very efficient quarterback, but this guy is much more exciting. He is certainly, John, made this quarterback competition interesting. In fact, Todd Bowles told us if the snaps would have been even earlier, it may not be that much of a competition, but you still have to put it on film. That's what these preseason games were for. You have 2 more basic running shots.
All right, that's a completion to a tight end of some sort, and it was tackled in bounds. Are they going to take a timeout? Yes, they are. 4th and 5. What are you going to do? Right now, the Chiefs aren't doing a goddamn thing because we're just dicking around at the end of the half with plays that aren't going to amount to anything. But the Chiefs are doing, the Chiefs' third string defense, second string defense is doing pretty decently here. The backup O-line for the Bucs is trash, and Jake Browning is not having a good time. That is my summary of how things are looking on the field right now.
Fullback, blocking tight end, but we could use another tight end. You see the Rams using 3 tight ends.
It is not even half. No, it is about to be half. I think this is the last play that we're going to do in the half. They can drag this out for 8 seconds and don't have to do a kneel down on the other side, but let's see. 7, 6, 5. Nah, 3 seconds left. All right, one more play from Chiefs offense at midfield before the half.
Make something out of nothing there and find that first down. So the Chiefs will get the ball back with 3 seconds left. I'm sure they'll come kneel up. But look, man-to-man defense.
They might not take a knee. They could throw the ball. They could do something interesting. They could pull a Josh Allen and just run up the middle of the field, waving the ball around like that. That's a thing you can do before the half. I've seen it. That's a choice you can make. Oh, are they close enough that he's going to try and kick it? That's what they're going to do here? Butker's going to try and kick it with 3 seconds? How long is this? What is it? How far? 60? 59? Oh. Nailed it. 69 yards? I thought it was 59. That's 69. 69 yards for Butker.
69 yards? Are you kidding me? Oh, couldn't have been a better situation. Preseason game, it doesn't matter. And coach, this clear.
Oh, that Dolphins fan would say so many mean things to me about that. I got to go tell my 14-year-old that he just made a 69-yard kick. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's the half. All right. So I'm going to put it on mute, go eat some snacks, and I'll be back. Okay.
Taking numerous hits, hard ones. I mean, going to the ground with this type of velocity is not easy.
All right.
It's not, man. Look, when you're the head coach, you go down there, and that's when you have a few words with your offensive football team. Look, we've got to pass protect much better. But obviously, you come out and start the third quarter, a penalty on special teams backs us up, doesn't help. Let's see if we can get a completion here on first down. Maybe a completion, get this offense in sync.
Sounds like some penalty happened on the first kickoff, and now it's 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Is it Browning out there again?
Because of that receiver moving in, right? The tell before the snap lets you know that this ball is probably coming out to this left side here.
Well, that's what Browning gives you, a veteran quarterback. I always talk about RCE, recognize the defense.
Everybody's really here for the puppy butt. He went outside. He sniffed around at things. As I know you didn't murder any bunnies, so we're all good. And the second half could go on without a hitch. 2nd and 7, and it is indeed still Jake Browning. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! That's a first down. I think. Is that a first down? Okay.
Same type of action here.
Yeah, he's done a great job picking up the offense. He can play multiple spots. Here he is going north and south. And you said it. Good late drive, good pad level, good finish. First down, Tampa Bay. I love it.
You're in this situation, Coach. What do you call it?
I like to see a good
Okay, 1st and 10. 13:45 to go. The 21-yard line. That seemed like holding. That's a crazy kid. Wow. Was that Tez? I kind of wanted Tez.
Good fake, eliminated the underneath coverage. The linebackers are full.
I mean, it's not like Tez is amazing or anything, but he's a sneaky good, like, little dude to have on your roster.
I know last year they wanted this kid to really turn into maybe a situational slot guy that can do a lot of things, put the ball in his hands. He goes out and makes a big catch for his quarterback, Josh Williams, down to the center.
1st and 10, and throwing to no one. That was weird.
Patterson dropped it, but this is going to be a lot of the Buccaneer offense.
Can we see a replay of that? Because that was weird.
Give me a sense of what the quarterback's looking for there. 3 receivers out to the right, 1 to the flat, 1 crossing, 1 on a deep corner, if you will. What's his process? Well,
I'd be interested in Mahomes playing next week, at least a little bit. Although, really, I mean, is that the defense you want to start against? For your first game back? I mean, you gotta at some point, I guess. But
catches there really, really fast. 4.39 guy out of Georgia Tech.
Just a sharp slant route. Well thrown by Browning, setting up third.
Not like the Broncos defense is real easy to deal with, but the line is a little bit easier to deal with than the Seahawks.
I don't know why he put it. His offense has been ineffective. If I can find a nice word to say.
I feel like you're going to get blown up by the Broncos D-line the way you will by the Seahawks D-line. Oh. No. I don't know who any of these people are on the Chiefs out there, just so you know. There's like an Ogden and a Hurlbut and I don't know who.
Sometimes the best play you can make is throwing the ball away. But now we can't go 4th down. We have
4th and 10.
been forced to pump the football. I don't like that by a veteran quarterback holding the ball on 3rd and 5.
Riley Dixon,
Punting to who dat? Who dat? Who's Who's 80? I don't know. Didn't go anywhere.
The video production industry is changing before our eyes, and Artlist is leading the way forward.
Okay.
Coaches believing in players is the most powerful thing in a young person's journey. When a coach consistently supports and speaks life and success into a person, there's only one way you can go, and that's up.
My dog is snoring.
Was it a fumble? Was it a pick?
That's about how I'm feeling about this game so far, Lana. So, Chiefs are going to get the ball back. What are we going to see?
We have screwed the game. They're taking it where it's never been.
Where will you take it next?
There's nothing like being at the stadium on game day. The smells, the sights, the sounds. Get to your seat, take it all in. Feel the energy swell with every big play. Or the crowd, it gives you chills from home kids watching at home.
Purchase tickets through the NFL's trusted and verified ticketing partners. Cast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast for any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
You're back here with John Green, Ronnie Barber. Look at a young Emeka Buka fan. That is not a Guardian cat, by the way. But let's take a look ahead. Brought to you by Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Next week, preseason finale at the Jacksonville Jaguars. I will be abandoning John Gruden for my normal partner, Chris Myers. I'll get to do less work. Chris will take over the play-by-play. But in week one, Cincinnati Bengals, what do you think?
It's going to be a great test for our defense, but I like our first 4 games of the season.
All right. Run from. I don't even care because he didn't go anywhere. That's DeMarcado? Okay.
Got 2 sacks in last week's game. Elijah Roberts, 95 there, had a sack and a tackle for loss in last week's game. He's a couple of players that when we talk about making the case to make this football
2nd and
team,
9.
this kid showed up last week.
2 sacks. He beat the backup tackle for the Jets, and now he's going up against Ethan Driscoll, who really struggled last week.
What? Oh, that was a nice pass breakup. Wow.
Some Bucs players that are making a case. Number 1 on that list.
Garnes. Aiden Garnes.
And then these guys, Jack Fiber, Aiden Garnes, who had that pass breakup, and then Rashad Wisdom had an interception last week. This is the time of year when these guys got to shine.
No doubt about it. The only guy we really haven't seen is Jalen Daniels.
Am I going to hear any of those names in the regular season? Probably not. 3rd and 9.
Really struggled for Kansas City.
The top Bowles likes to jump out.
That's exactly what he did.
And
Oh,
near interception. That's
wow.
by Marion Williams, who was inside playing that nickel position.
None of that
What
was
the top Bowles does is he
good
goes
for
on
the
training
Chiefs.
a lot of his players to play different positions. Not that much of a rush, but that was a tight window, and Williams merely made a great play.
Top ball showing pressure, bluffing it.
I feel like this quarterback did more last week. I feel like I was expecting more. Hunting.
Cam Johnson again returning the kick.
Oh, not a good. That was not good. Was that a Riza? That was a shitty punt.
You said you can ride this pants?
Please.
You've worn these, sir?
Yeah.
Certainty matters. So when you need the right high-quality promotional products, printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time, that's the certainty of 4imprint. Wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team by visiting 4imprint.com. 4imprint for certain.
This is where my love of the game was born.
But they're taking that love even farther.
We helped grow the game. They're taking it where it's never been.
Where will you take it next?
All right, so they may have shown this flag football ad more times than the Mr. Rogers ad, but I feel like we're due for Mr. Rogers. Should be coming any minute now.
This game is unpredictable. And unbelievable happens. So, if you bet, set limits. Never chase your losses. And only bet when you can afford to lose. Learn more at responsibleplay.org.
The NFL season comes early. This year it starts on Wednesday with the Super Bowl rematch in Seattle. Thursday night, the first ever game in Australia. Niners, Rams in Melbourne. Then Sunday brings week 1 to life. 13 games with Cowboys, Giants in prime time. And Monday night, Broncos, Chiefs. It all begins Wednesday, September 9th.
Let's go to Grudy's Glance Back. It's brought to you by Paul Davis Restoration, your local property restoration expert. How about that? You come in the booth, you get your own glance
This
back.
my favorite play of my career as a coach was Rondé Barber bluffing a blitz, intercepted McNabb, and sent it Tampa Bay
Wow.
to the Super Bowl. What a great day! And then a few years later, Matt Bryant kicks a 62-yard field goal at the Horn to beat the Eagles. Andy Reid went.
I haven't watched enough Bucs games to have any thoughts on any of these games. Chiefs fans might have.
Andy Reid has beaten me up like a punching bag, but those are three of my favorite memories against Andy Reid.
First and 10. It says is it Jalen Daniels? Oh, they're saying no. Oh, it was a catch. Yeah. They're saying, let's see. Show some replays. This broadcast is driving me crazy. Do you not have access to replay footage? I don't want to see Andy chewing. This is useless. Useless.
He is the quintessential offensive-minded head coach right now.
Yeah, I grew up in football with him back in Green Bay. Great coach, great communicator, tireless work ethic.
It's a catch. Would be great if we could see the replay assist. Really? Oh, no, we're just going to keep looking at Andy? Thank you. You could have done that fucking sooner. Oh, no. He got that last token. You could show it from the other angle and make it a little bit more concrete, but no, we'll show this conclave. I won't complain about NBC broadcasts anymore. First and 10. Woo! That's good.
I wish I knew these plays back when I coached Randall Cunningham, but you can run the zone read. They don't even block the in-man on the line of scrimmage. They read them. And a nice job.
Yeah, he reads up with
Daniels.
Yeah, reads up with that number 50 off the line of scrimmage. And this, now that we're talking about what the identity of Zach Robinson offense could look like, this is more like it. Baker can run these type of plays. Of course, Jalen has shown that he
First and 10 on the 15. Oh, fake out. Whoop! But then turn around. Inbound.
You see the life on the Buccaneers sideline. Some guys come in the game, and it attracts everybody's attention. But a good job moving the pocket. He's out clean. Good throw on the flat. A good open field tackling by the Chiefs. This is where it gets tough, though, Rondé. Second down in the red zone. Windows get tighter. Let's see if Daniels can finish his drive and get to Tampa Bay. Across Peter.
Okay, 2nd and 5.
tight into the bottom. What are your favorite plays down here? Direct runs, set up the third and short. Daniels checking into
Can.
what looks like it's
Fuck that. Oh, no, that's not. Oh, or just do that. That'll work. That's funny.
Well, that's bad, Nick. You have a young quarterback. He recognizes the overload. You see him go to his helmet. He lurks the Buccaneers into a new play. But you fumble snap.
Right. It's going to be some wide zone run by Sean Tucker. But again, you say that boy? You say that boy? Sets up for third and short here. Zach Robinson will definitely not be going deep into his playbook to call a play here. He really just wants to emphasize guys executing with tenacity and heart to see if he can get it.
Okay. Oh! Are they giving that to him? I think he got it. Where are they spotting it? Yeah, he got it.
Well, Tampa came out in a no-back set.
Yeah.
Quick throw to Keith in the flat. They're giving it a first down. Favorable spot for Tampa Bay, but a nice third down conversion.
I mean, if you look at where he was standing when he caught the ball, where the ball landed in his hands, I think they spotted it correctly. But they're gonna go show cheerleaders instead of showing the replay. So what do I know? First and goal. Keep pushing. Push.
That's on the offensive line. Just pushing their way for 2 or 3 yards to get down inside the 2-yard line.
Keep an eye on
Beanie's still out there.
Late out of the huddle the last 2 times. He's listening to Zach Robinson right now.
What type of information other than the call would Zach be giving him right now?
Well, you give him the personnel. They were in 12 personnel. They'll give him the formation, perhaps the motion in the shift. They'll call the play with a possible audible or alert. But you can see Daniels breaking the huddle late inside of 12
Second and goal. Whoa. Blocking. Did you catch that? That's a touchdown.
We needed some excitement, and Jalen Daniels gives it to us. They run a bootleg to his right.
Better than Browning.
Really a well-covered play by the Chief defense, and he throws a bullet.
Who was covering him? Who's 8? Oh, no. Wait. Smith.
For all the objections is wrong, but that throw, no platform. Talk about quarterback throwing the ball like that. No platform.
I mean, this guy at Kansas, he's one of the few guys in that conference to throw for over 9,000.
All right, and extra point is good. All right, nice showing out of the Bucs.
G.T. Potter, the first-year player from Clemson with the extra point, and Jalen Daniels comes in and lights up the stadium as the Bucs get their first points of the day, 9-7, Kansas City.
The NFL season comes early. It all starts Wednesday with the Patriots Seahawks. Thursday, Niners, Rams, Australia. Then Sunday, 13 games. And Monday night, Broncos, Chiefs. Wednesday, September 9th.
This game is unpredictable. And unbelievable happens. So, if you bet, set limits. Never chase your losses. And only bet when you can afford to lose. Learn more at responsibleplay.org.
I think youth coaches, what they do is so important because at that age, you are so impressed.
Oh, use check. That's a look. The white cable net with the gold chain. That's a lot. Okay, Sam, I know you're in and out, but we're up to 6 on the Mr. Rogers ads. Friend, you're special to me. There's no one in this wonderful world. You are special.
7 9-7 to Kansas City. And tonight, this one's going to be fun. Conversation with the Crew is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan, for the crew, for the people. And as we welcome in our starting quarterback, number 6.
Hey, Bake.
In the stadium, Baker Mayfield.
I'd rather listen to what Baker has to say than anything that's happening in this game, probably.
It's good to hear you on the other side of it. Well, you challenged me to be something other than boring, so I'm just going to try to be less boring for this night. But I got the most excitable person in football next to me, and he's got some stuff for you. There we go. Yeah. Baker, I'm a backup broadcaster. That's it. I would love to hear your opinion, though. Jalen Daniels, the backup quarterback. It is a big battle behind you. What's your take on what you saw from Daniels so far this preseason?
Yeah, I mean, I think he has all the ability in the world. And just for a young quarterback trying to figure out, especially the system, it's verbiage, knowing all the motions, timing, and everything. So that'll be the biggest part for him. But
Mama,
right now,
you're not making this easy on me as far as like positioning for another quarter and a half. Ooh.
I gotta ask you, for all the world in Tampa, how's it going? Has it been a distraction? The contract, I read about you daily. How are you handling this? Where are we sitting?
Niners did well, as I understand it. Who were the Niners playing? Who did the Niners play yesterday? Was that yesterday? Time makes no sense to me anymore. 2nd and 8. I'm just realizing my mom hasn't made it to either of these streams today, which shouldn't be surprising to me, but I think that's the first time that's ever been the case. That's kind of a bummer. Jason, I just know you're probably bummed you can't talk to my mom. She's a little busy. Yeah, I knew it was somebody that they bait the pants off of. And as in keeping with a running theme, the fact that it was the Chargers and I forgot the Chargers existed, that tracks. Zan is in Tennessee with her ailing sister. So there's no Zan today. And my dad was watching earlier, but he didn't comment, but he was watching. I told him he could use my NFL Plus subscription to watch the game, but he didn't want to screw up he didn't want me to get in trouble with the NFL, I guess. So he didn't want to use my password. My dad's very moral. He's very upright. He was like, I can't do that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, hit her up. I'm sure she'll love to hear from you. Just check in. Say, hey, Zan, how are you feeling? I hear you're having a tough time right now. Who's Johnson? All these running backs, I cannot keep them straight.
I'm just excited. All those guys are play with each other as well. Just their chemistry that they built.
Yeah, my aunt is on the way out, which is sad. Very, very sad. But she is being well taken care of.
They set the tone and standard each and every day, and I'm excited about it, and I know they are as well. All right.
Marnie's asleep. Marnie doesn't stay up for the night games. Marnie's sensible, unlike me. But actually, Marnie is also on a family vacation, so I don't think she has TV access at the moment. I'm the only one who spends my whole summer sitting around waiting for football to start. Everybody else goes and does interesting things. I am a full-time chauffeur over the summer. That's what I do. But my kids' summer occupations are now complete, and I can focus entirely on football. And still probably driving them places because they'll want to be entertained. Okay, 3rd and 7. Whoa, what the hell? That's got to be interference, right? What do you mean? Why are you complaining about that, dude? Come on. Oh, please. When people freak out about obvious interference calls, it's fantastic. There is football. It's not particularly interesting football, but it is happening in front of my eyeballs. Yeah, other people have showed up on the street. It's just my parents, Marnie, my kids. I don't think we've had any other guest appearances from people. Mark has been to a number of games. Kelly and Steve, who came to the Super Bowl twice. They're fun to have around too. Kelly can't do math. We learned, which is bad because she's an astrophysicist. She should be able to add, but what are you gonna do? Who was that? Here's the thing. It's hard to stay engaged with preseason football to begin with. It would be nice if the actual people who are doing the commentary for the preseason football would actually talk about what's happening in the game. But by the time you get halfway through the third quarter, they've lost the thread entirely. Like, at least they're not talking about the food in the stadium, which is basically what they did at the Bills game the whole second half of last week. 2nd and 2. Hey! That's the first.
Emmett Johnson's a big back, and he looks like he has daylight.
Pass interference of the Nuss Bus. I still don't know what his full name is. I keep getting mixed up. Is it Nuss Bauer? I just call him Nuss. Just a Nuss. There we go. That's a touchdown. That'll do. That was Cyrus Allen. Okay, so Cyrus Allen is somebody I've been more interested in, and I didn't know what his number was, and he hasn't really done a whole lot, but he hasn't really been catching from anybody decent. So Nuss has not been as impressive this go around. Wait, they're saying short? Andy, you're not gonna really? What? I'm shocked this isn't getting challenged. Oh, okay, well then never mind. That's fine. Who cares? That works. Stole a touchdown from Allen, though.
Kansas City answers the score with one of their own. That's a big reason why Kansas City had 9.
Well, that's the thing, too. I think that's what was so funny about sitting there trying to like add 7s and 6s and 3s. She does such high level math all the time that when it was like sitting there being like, okay, I have a number I have to subtract 7 from. Like a 2-digit number, subtract 7. Origin of the universe, yes. 31 minus 7, no. And there's a flag. Is there a flag? I thought I saw a flag. There is a flag. There's the Burgess Meredith guy with the giant wad of gum. Is this necessary?
Make him kick it again. I mean, he just made a 69-yard field goal. Are you allowed to take this on the kickoff?
Yeah. Butker had a down year last year in his standards. Obviously, he's made the adjustment. An incredible first half, but this extra point, just don't get it.
9-11 from 49 to 49, and only 5 of 8 for 50 yards. That's a complete contrast to the kick here from the clock. Almost part of that.
Just kick the fucking ball. I mean, Butker just kicked a 69-yard field goal. He should be able to do this without mattering. Just fucking. I want to go to bed. I've hit a wall. I want to go to bed. Oh, doink out. Well.
Butker missed some extra points last year. That's what happens when you have a holding call on a PAT, but that ball clanks off that right upright.
lost track of the ads, Sam. Have we had 6, Mr. Rogers? I think I said. It's a commercial break, so I got to stay on top of these things. I should have been counting the flag football ad. I think we've had more flag football ads than the Mr. Rogers ones at this point.
There's nothing like being in the stadium on game day. Smells, sights, sounds. Get to the seat, take it all in. Feel the energy swell with every play. For the crowd, it keeps the chills from coming here watching at home.
Purchase tickets through the NFL's trusted and verified ticketing partners.
You feel bad every doink? I think doinks are funny. I think my favorite was one time, I think it was Chris Collinsworth who was like, listen to that doink. I'm like, we heard it. You don't need to rub the doink in. Like, we're aware there was a doink. It fucked us up. There it is. You are the only one like you, my friend. You're special to me. No, in this wonderful world, you are special.
Not the man who commands the field beneath the stadium lights who deserves our highest praise.
Well, my advanced math has now told me we now have 7.
They do not wait for the call. They step forward. They are protectors. So in a world quick to praise talent, never forget to honor character.
If you missed any part of tonight's game, you can see it all tomorrow. Watch Bucs replay Sunday at 10 a.m. on our sister station, the CW Tampa Bay. Bucs will receive Garrett Green, number 85, and Josh Williams.
Okay, so it is now 15 to 7. Is that right? Yeah. With 2:25 left in the. Whoa, the camera's doing interesting things. Okay, so we're creeping up on the end of the third quarter.
Well, Daniels got the party started with a beautiful bootleg, and then he ran the ball himself on a slow read, and then fourth down, he hits Keith for a critical first down, and then a bootleg and a tight window bullet to Keith for a touchdown. No doubt the drive of the game, the player of the game, in my opinion, is Jalen Daniels, and here we are with Daniels under the center again.
First and 10. All right, let's see what Daniels does this time. Oh, well, that wasn't on him particularly.
I don't know if I'm the right guy to criticize this. His footwork gets a little antsy at times. I don't know how you coach that out of a player, but the arm talent definitely shines in spite of it.
Well, it's going to take some time. That's the second time I've seen Daniels struggle with the center exchange when he's been under the center. Let's keep an eye on the battery there.
First big completion of the day on that drive. It was 4 for 4 for 33 yards. Down the distance, brought to you by Advent Health, the exclusive hospital in Tampa Bay 20 years. Jalen Daniels in the shotgun.
Second and 10, and oh, he's just gonna run. He's just gonna run. He's just gonna run. Oh. He's kind of petite. Hold. Oh, it's against the Chiefs. Defensive holding? Five-yard penalty from the end of the play. Really? Okay. And that was Perkins McAllister? Well, okay, I'm never going to see that person again. First and 10, 41. Whoa, that went pretty decently. Who's that? Rivers Jr. Okay.
this preseason, a guy like Rivers is taking advantage of.
Yeah, you got to make the defense defend every blade of grass. And these jet sweeps, they force the defense to cover the field laterally.
It's not a good game. I mean, it's fine.
Second and short, great time to do it in midfield.
Tampa has good pieces. Todd Bowles is not going to get them far. I really think that Todd Bowles is not a good coach. He's not a good coach. I've seen him. He's the NFC Sean McDermott to me. He just fucks things up in crucial moments.
You've got to catch and release. Sometimes throw that ball with no bases. I believe quickness is a big part of quarterback play.
All right, 1st and 10. One more play in the quarter.
Every time he's been in a game, the Buccaneers have moved the ball. This is 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, and if he falls down, you will not move the ball. You will not move the ball if he falls down. All right, so another play in the 3rd quarter because that was not, the clock's not moving now.
Center, if you're wondering, Ben Scott, second-year player out of Nebraska. Dan Feeney has been the backup center for most of camp. He got some snaps in there as well. Ben Scott fighting for a roster position. Now you wonder sometimes, is it the center, the quarterback? The answer, I think, John, is both. Probably both. Shotgun.
2nd and 10. Oh. Wow. That worked out.
Jason Light does a great job. Last year in New Orleans, he's the player of the week.
Was that like 8?
Buffalo and shreds Buffalo. Every time you put the ball in 44's chest, something good happens.
He wears 44 for a reason. All the great backs in here.
All right, so that's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Down 15-7. We will see you back here in a minute for our 4th quarter.
I'm tired. I keep going even though I'm tired. I'm having an asthma attack. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Oh, hello. Oh, you smell like Fritos. You do. You smell like Fritos. Sweet dog. Hello. Oh. Hello. Friend, you are special. Oh, my friend, you're special to me. You are special. That's 8. This is better than the game. This is the best thing.
There's nothing like being at the stadium on game day. Get to your seat, take it all in.
You're making me sneeze.
Choose. Don't get lost at home.
Purchase tickets through the NFL's trusted and verified partners.
This is the tradition between the 3rd and 4th quarter here in Tampa. The Killers. Look at the fans. Unbelievable sight here in Tampa. Great showing of support for the Buccaneers here in their 2nd and only preseason game. John Gruden, you're killing it tonight, my friend.
Come on, what a great place to see a game. Did you see that? It's like a rock and roll concert.
I didn't know that Ronnie Barber was the. That's who the color guy is for the Bucs.
That's a great job by Daniels. 3rd and 1. You use a hard.
Wow.
Kansas City jumps off sides. Those are the little things You need to see from your young quarterback. Great work.
They're super excited about their backup quarterback making him jump off sides on the first play of the fourth quarter.
And
All right.
inflection and get these guys to jump off sides. Boy, that will really upset Andy Reid in that situation.
Andy's mad. Andy's mad. I know.
Season. He's a 11-year vet. Andy Reid. I don't know how Kansas City's gonna
I'm trying to get better at it this season. That's my goal, is actually remember to record and stop recording without you guys having to go in the chat and say, hey Maggie, did you stop recording?
Just a little late on that delivery, trying to find Kenny Fletcher Jr., the free agent tight end for Rutgers.
So sweet.
You know, when you come out in a no-back set, defenses that are sophisticated are going to blitz that formation. That time, Steve Spagnuolo, they checked to an all-out blitz. Daniels is looking for.
Yeah, that was a very Spagsy moment.
Steve Spagnuolo of the Chiefs, you better be audibles, especially in a no-back set, because he knows you're short protection.
Spag's been doing it a very long time here with Andy Reid in Kansas City.
I mean, yeah, so here's the thing. I talk all the time about how scary Spags blitzes are. But I'm starting to feel you guys on the like predictability thing and like you know, everybody says Andy needs to come up with some new ideas. I think Spags needs to come up with some new ideas, but it's a kind of an elderly coaching staff, which isn't necessarily to say, you know, I'm not saying young is necessarily better by any means, but
let's see if we can get some help on these pass rushers.
Take that back down a distance, brought to you by Advent Health, the exclusive hospital of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It is 3rd and 8, not 2nd and 8.
3rd and 8.
Again, Sean Tucker off to the right, tight formation at the bottom, 2 wide receivers at the top. Devin Cope, your tight end, is the top of your screen.
And he's got some time and he fucked it up anyway, so that's
one area where Jalen Daniels needs to improve it. I think it is that deep out breaking route. He missed a couple of them last week. He misses another one there. Eric Rivers had a step on his defender.
Well, you said timing has a lot to do with it. You're under the center, then you're in the shotgun, footwork changes, you're working with different receivers. Timing was a big issue there, but let's see if you make this a 15-10 ball game.
Yeah, P.T. Potter in for the 46 yards.
It's the last quarter. You need your pills? Go grab the pill box, bring it down here.
You can't. Up there.
Up
there.
Well, the Clemson
It's 3.
That's the leading kicker in the history of that program.
Yes, he is. That's Chris Myers in today's, by the way. See you all set.
You are the only one like you. Anna! Oh, you're so happy.
You're so happy that I'm so nauseous.
I'm sorry, honey. Oh, did you drop one? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sorry, did I stop paying attention to you? That was unacceptable. Unacceptable. You are my friend. You're special to me. I'm the only one like you. You are my friend. You're special to me. There's no one in this wonderful world. You are. That's 9. We get 10 again? Are they going to do 10 in every preseason game I watch on NFL Network? Ah, crazy. Crazy.
Receive a free Bucs t-shirt courtesy of Publix. Head to Buccaneer.com/tickets to view options.
How about us putting you to work?
Hey, man,
Go
don't you
above
hear
and
that?
beyond here, buddy.
You know, Mike Tirico read all the promos for 7 years. I hope he's listening. I mean, that was a good read.
That was a very good read. Our sales staff, Kelly and her sales staff, and Doug Campbell, they're going to love you.
Let's go. Let's go, Bucs.
Eric Johnson on the return here. Bucs special teams have been very good today. Again, tackle inside the 30-yard line. Nick Smith is going to be much more satisfied with his coverage units here. Caleb Ford, second on the team today in tackles on defense, gets that stop on special teams.
We got a new quarterback on there.
Chris Alodikin played couple games last year, right? 3 games for Kansas City last year, 63%. He had a touchdown. Very athletic guy. He is certainly under competition. They bring Justin Fields in and Nussmeier in at the position. So here
that's a good run.
to impress Andy.
That's a good run. Who's out there right now? Do I know any of these people?
Kansas City is welcoming back.
Wait, oh, that's Burchard. What's Burchard doing out there? I do know that guy. The one that I do know. Why is he out there with the third stringers? Odd, okay.
From Tampa, by the way.
Oh, that's who's out there right now? Lacun.
It's a nice finish by Melifonwu, veteran safety man who we talked about. Not long ago, look at number 35 at the bottom of the screen. He does a nice job. He sees the ball released. He tracks Rashad Smith and brings him to
Burchard, not Burchard. Burchard. Put some respect on that name.
I believe this man is in the mix.
John Bullock also on the
I'm the only person who likes Burchard.
Nebraska, college free agent 2025. 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 with Olukun. Not gonna do it. Maybe. Oh, you dummy! You big dummy!
Let's get another takeaway on the preseason. They had 2.
Well,
The Jets, they have their first of the night.
that's not a good time to do that if you're the Chiefs. Who is that?
I'll say this again. My 10 interception year, I had like 4 depths.
That's a shame. That's a shame. Just a little. You don't have to get off. I just need you to move a little bit. Thank you. Oh, you look so outraged. Outraged. It's outrageous that I asked you to make some room for me on the couch when I'm 6 feet tall and you're not. Thanks. Oh, okay.
Came with the all-out gas again. He brought everybody. Daniels read it through the hot receiver.
All right.
Funny talking to Todd Bowles the other day. He talked about all these zero looks. Look at all these Kansas City Chiefs pulling towards the line of scrimmage. And really good job by Jalen Daniels. Daniels would understand that his offense right now gets it out of his head.
They are in an empty set. You better anticipate pressure again. They blitzed this formation the last time. Looks like they're able to do that.
And Daniel, plenty of time, just decides to go to the one-on-one.
That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it.
On that throw, Patterson, 5 receptions, 56 yards. He's been the guy. Here's the ice. Daniels, look, he's looking for something quick inside. Garrett Green is not open. just take the one-on-one matchup, right, Coach?
Well, usually you don't throw that to a running back.
I like this backup quarterback that they've got going on here. He's not Chris Oladipo.
Running backs are supposed to be. Roger Craig just got into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Congratulations.
3rd and 6. They gotta go for it though, right? Like even if they don't fuck it up, you got it. Bucs might get a touchdown here. They might pull this off. I don't think the Chiefs have any more offense in them. I mean they pulled everybody except Brashard. I don't think you can win a game with Brashard and Chris Oladokun. I don't think it's gonna happen. As a flag. What's the flag? Sorry, 1st and goal. I don't give a shit.
That is because they want to see more out of Daniels, or is it just because Daniels offers you more?
I think he runs 4.6. I just can't believe after seeing this young man for 2 weeks that he wasn't even drafted. I mean, this is a very productive player.
He's been good. He's small though. How big is this guy? Jalen Daniels?
Kansas, the back-to-back bowl games, ton of production. He had some turnovers his last couple years, had some injuries early in his career, but he's putting it all together in this preseason. He has a chance to give the Bucs the lead here.
2020, he was a starter at 17 years old. Talk about being a 4-year captain. There's a reason why. Maturity.
6'1", 219? Really? I can't judge. They stand up next to the O linemen. If they don't look like Josh, I figure they're like 5'7". I'm bad at it. Okay, 2nd and goal.
We saw Josh Williams direct with the second team. Now Sean Tucker's still in the game trying to prove that job can still be his.
The offense that the Bucs has out here is still productive, and I don't think that the offense that the Chiefs is going to put back out after they score one way or another here is going to be as successful. Which does not. I mean, what does Andy have up his sleeve? What does Eric Bieniemy have up his sleeve to make their group of guys be able to bounce back from this? Oh, because that's not. Oh, wow. He bounced. They made him bounce. He's bouncy. That's nice. I like that move. 3rd and goal. Oh, yeah, there it is. That's it. That was very successful.
Guess who has the lead? Jalen Daniels and the Buccaneers. First goal for 2 here, Rhonda.
First lead of the day, and yes, if you're talking situational football, you go to 2. Great job by Sean Tucker. John, that play is supposed to be front side, bounces back to that little jump cut. He is a great back. Home run hitter. Right? He's the fastest back on the football team. Yes, we have some short, shifty guys, but this dude can hit a goalpost from 80 yards out on any run.
Well, we don't want him to hit a goalpost, though. We want him to actually. They're going to go for 2?
Try to make this a 3-point game.
I mean, yeah.
Well, they're in a spread formation.
All right.
And they do look like they have some single coverage on the outside.
No. No. Dang.
Ethan Hurkett on Jalen Daniels. All in all, the Bucs have another nice touchdown drive. Take the lead by a point over the Kansas City Chiefs. 10 minutes left in the 4th quarter. We'll be right back.
Did you know Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company? They're one of America's largest financial services companies, too. Just like I'm so much more than quarterback Peyton Manning. I'm also Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning. I was saying the other day that instead of Mr. Rogers, I wanted to see Peyton Manning. So now that I'm seeing it, I regret it.
For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
In 44% of games, the winning team came back in the 4th quarter. decide by 3 points or fewer. This game is unpredictable. And unbelievable happens. So, if you bet, set limits. Never chase your losses. And only bet when you can afford to lose. Learn more at responsibleplay.org.
I've seen this Selly commercial an awful lot too.
And Monday night, Broncos Chiefs. It all begins Wednesday, September 9th.
15-16 to the good guys. Here's your tonight's move of the game, brought to you by Good Greek Moving and Storage. Start with this interception. Nice bounce to Baroni, who then gets this ball all the
We
way
just
down.
watched this.
Jalen Daniels in hands off to Sean Tucker.
At
Great touchdown. Bucs take the lead. It's not been a very productive offensive game, but the latter part of the third quarter and the fourth.
Well, I mean, it wasn't a productive game offensively when they had Jake Browning in, because he sucks. So what we've learned is that this guy is better than Jake Browning. And they're at the 30. All right. Fulton, I recognize that name.
The difference is so significant. It's just pretty crazy. There's Sean Tucker running down on kickoff right after he scores a touchdown. And again, we talk about that third running back spot. The man has to be able to play all teams, or he won't be on this team. And I think he got the message. I think Danny Smith is top.
1st and 10. That was interesting. Burchard, they're just going to lean on Burchard. It's going to be all Burchard. Probably the thing to do.
Smith, he's got a lot of experience in this Chief offense. Things as a rookie. That time a little toss crack, and you felt the acceleration.
Brownlee, DeJesus, Driscoll. I don't know any of these people.
But he has that explosive ability.
Who are the depth wide receivers out here? Who's the Chiefs' White Steve? That's my question. Oh, I'm not cheering for the Chiefs. I've had moments in this game where I was kind of like, good job, Chiefs, because it's preseason and I don't care. But overall, I'm definitely pretty excited. I think it'll be cool if that Jalen Daniels rookie kid pulls out a win here, because he looked really good on those last couple drives. I'm always a fan of some rando rookie turning out to be decent. That's fun. 2nd and 8. Oh, that's a catch. That was a catch. It was a terrible throw, but he caught it with his feet in mouth, so they will move forward approximately 6 yards. Who's that guy? Is that Brownlee? Is that who that is?
I thought that was a little push off the I think that I was coaching, they would have called that against me.
I was trying to emphasize those offensive pushes. They obviously taking the night off on that.
All right, 34, 34, not 34. I think they showed number 34, and then it was 34, and my brain just went. Oh, well, that was delightful. I think Kansas City's getting away with a lot of things right now, Ronnie, and that's just how this is going to go, because nobody cares anymore, because it's the preseason and it's late, and
this is a little vintage Pat Mahomes right here.
That was very Mahomesy.
Thanks, Pat. Pat only missed 8 games last
Hey,
year.
Rasheed, how you doing? How's your knee?
Last year, missed those games at the end of the season.
1st and 10. He's been playing like fully, like everything's fine, right? Oh, that was a fake. That was a fake. The cameraman fell for it too.
For this Kansas City Chiefs, you've got to get that early.
You know, the one thing that's missing from Kansas City is the big plays, Rondé. You know, they have not had a 1,000-yard rusher since Kareem Hunt in his rookie season.
Yeah.
Now, Kenneth Walker perhaps will address that. They haven't had a 1,000-yard receiver since Tyreek Hill left down. And you see Rashee Rice down there, number 4, who's had some off the field.
What are they yelling about?
They got to get some more.
Why are you yelling?
I think to regain their status in the AFC.
And Rashee Rice, 5 touchdowns. He's only played in 8 games last year with his injury. Travis Shaw is the injured Buccaneer on this play. We'll be right back.
All right, injury timeout. Aw, Alex, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not that bored. This the second half has been more interesting to me than the first half. But now there's an injury timeout, and that's boring. So it can't all be interesting.
Get NFL Sunday Ticket now 8 payments, just $30 a month for new users.
In 44% of games, the winning team came back in the fourth quarter. And 24% of games were decided by 3 points or fewer. This game is unpredictable. And unbelievable happens. So if you bet, set limits. Never chase your losses. And only bet when you can afford to lose. Learn more at responsibleplay.org.
This is where my love of the game was born. But they're taking that love even farther.
We have grown the game. They're taking it where it's never.
So we need one more Mr. Rogers ad, right? That's the plan. We're expecting a 10th. If there's not a 10th Mr. Rogers ad, this game is an absolute failure. Blah, 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 blah. Come on. So close. This game was actually getting interesting, and now it's just...
There's nothing like being at the stadium on game day. Smells, sights, sounds. Get to your seat, take it all in. Feel the energy swell with every big play. Or the crowd, it gives you chills you don't get watching at home.
Purchase tickets through the NFL's trusted and verified ticket partners.
Hate not being with you, Coach, next week, but Bucs
Okay, here we go.
next Friday.
Game is back.
First thing Saturday, me and Chris Myers Friday night, 7:30 on News Channel 8, your official Bucs station. And for Bucs fans who prefer to watch the game in Spanish, go watch Martin and Santiago. Tune in next Friday night to WSNN. Jacksonville Jaguars, interesting football team as well.
2nd and 5.
Good job, Coach.
Rashard.
Here's the injury.
He didn't quite get there.
Here's the injury to Travis Shaw, and he's coming in late to this tackle, and I see he gets friendly fire from John Bullock. As a note as well, Chris alluded went into the tent after this play. Garrett Nussmeier issued.
Oh, Nussmeier's out. Okay, well, that's actually interesting. That sort of changes things. 15-16, 3rd and 1, and the Nuss bus is rolling. Yeah.
Inside track, and it's going to be enough for the first half.
Going back to number 90, DeMonte Capehart. He's out there.
Capehart's out there. Jones is out there. Both enormous. I mean, Jones, you talk about Capehart, how big he is. Look how big 93 is.
They're just talking about how big dudes are. They're big.
In this situation,
Oh, some big men.
Todd Bowles brought the house. You were there, Rodney. I think Coach Bowles might get involved and bring some heat because this
Time left is 6 minutes exactly, and 1st and 10 on the 30. Brashard is the only person in there I've ever heard of, and he went for like 3. That's my play-by-play. I hope that helps, Alex. It's not that interesting a game, but this second half has been more interesting. And there, you know, there's still time for them to score here, and then that Daniels kid goes back and scores again. This game is nowhere close to over, even though my brain is sort of checked out. Okay, 2nd and 7 to Burchard, who went around the edge and got Okay, so, and then they're moving back because of the hold too. That's not going to do it. None of that's going to do anything for you guys.
That's why the backup tight end who has really struggled to make his presence in Kansas City. His 3rd year.
Yeah, Wiley's not good. It's crazy to me how much you guys have not set yourself up for success at the tight end position. Knowing that the fact that you're even getting one more year out of Travis is astonishing, because you have no answers there. Your answer was Noah Gray, and that has proven to be a poor answer. And then you got Wiley as your depth. Like, no. You guys steal Latu. I'm going to be bummed. Oh. Latu's back out there. 3rd and 13. Yeah, what is Harrison Butker's field goal range? I mean, he missed an extra point. It was an extra point with an extra 10 yards tagged onto it, but still an extra point, and then a 69-yard field goal. So, like, what? 3rd and 13. Burchard, you fumble, you dummy! The Bucs got it. Oh, no. Man. Todd pulls his face. I swear they got it. Really? How did they not get that? Oh, it went out of bounds. Oh. Okay, 4th and 4. And you really needed to. You needed to recover that. Okay. Oh.
That's great defense by Tampa Bay. The 16-15 game.
Nope.
Bullock with the forced fumble, and Butker misses the field goal.
Happier Parker than they love.
Well. I just went to Twitter, and the first tweet on my feed was, how about those Chiefs saying whelp? So we're on the same wavelength tonight.
I asked you a question. We had a game set up, and we asked you a question. Do preseason wins matter?
I said they really didn't, but now that you're here, hell yeah, we want this game back. You're darn right they matter. They're great for the locker room, for the morale of the team, but you got to keep things in perspective, Rondé. None of the starters, none of the backups are even playing right now. This is about survival for a lot of these players. These guys are playing for their NFL livelihood, and you know how that is, man. There's a lot of pressure on these guys, but you got to really admire the way Tampa Bay's offense and defense has finished this game here at Raymond James.
I think we're going to talk about this game afterwards and really highlight some of the defensive plays that were made. And also, the energy that
I don't know. This is not looking like a Chiefs voodoo team, but without Mahomes having been out there, I really feel like you can't judge anything. Like I have not seen anything out of these last two games out of the Chiefs that gives me any read on what their actual season is going to look like at all. This has been just kind of silliness.
I love these Nebraska Cornhuskers.
That's so all game they don't replay the things that I'm actually interested in seeing replays of, and then that dumbass play they replay from two different angles for no reason. Cool. 3rd and 4. If you get a first down here, that would be good. Do that.
But I think it's really cool seeing these 3 young Cornhuskers out there finishing with Tampa Bay here in the 4th quarter.
Jason Reitner is 14th year, 13th season, I'm sorry, is Tampa's GM. 5th longest tenure.
Oh, that's Spagsy. It just feels so Spagsy right now.
Almost a great catch.
There's a flag.
There is a flag on the field. I thought it was a mouthpiece. That is a flag on the field, and it is going to be pass interference on Kansas City. But talk about this throw, Coach.
Well, here comes the blitz. Spagnuolo at crunch time springs both inside linebackers. Good pickup by Tampa Bay, and Daniel stands right in there like a veteran and throws that.
They're saying that's pass interference? Really? They're saying that was early?
You know what I love about that play right there? That's the individual we just had. He's not tall. To find that window, like Drew Brees used to always find.
I don't know. I feel like that's a little ticky-tacky, but I'm.
No, he's a strong arm kid, but to find that angle, great job by Jalen Daniels. Being again the back under center, trying to close out the game here.
All right, 1st and 10.
What plays you call it?
That was well done.
Guys in the huddle, hey, no penalties. Stay in bounds. Protect the ball. These are the situations. I'm sure that.
And somebody just took a timeout. Kansas City took a timeout, as they should have. So that cracks. 2nd and 6.
They did it last week against the New York Jets. The Kansas City Chiefs just took their last timeout. So
No, they did they? No, no, that's not their last timeout. Unless this is telling me lies, because I think that was their 2nd to last timeout that they took. Nope. Never mind. They changed it. I'm wrong.
Things he's done as a defensive coach, I think his finest hour was against these Chiefs in Super Bowl.
2nd and 5.
9 points. And how about talking to him about the game plan?
He tried to get me quick. He said, "You guys stay right here. I'm going to talk to my team."
No.
Middle duo inside. You say duo. Duo is.
So now, I guess you punt it and hope your defense can hold them. That's the plan. You're not going to go for it here, are you?
But trying to finish out games. I think playing situational football is so important in the preseason. We get a chance to see it right here.
Oh, it's 3rd and 3. Okay, I'm wrong. Never mind.
3rd and 3. I know Kansas City is going to load the box. Watch these white jerseys. Crowd the line of scrimmage. They're going to blitz. Let's see what Zach Robinson has.
Off to his left. He lets your quarterback try to make a play here.
Just run. That's
preseason game. It comes up with a huge catch to take us to the 2.
That's the 2-minute warning.
To me, that could be it.
That's
right back. Yeah,
that's it. That was an impressive response to a Spags blitz.
Every customer gets Verizon dollars every month.
I'm glad they got it in at the 2 minute.
It is not the man who commands the field beneath the stadium lights who deserves our highest praise. It is those out of the arena. Never forget to honor character.
This is where my love of the game was born. But they're taking that love even farther.
We helped grow the game. They're taking it where it's never been.
Where were you?
The game's over. I don't know why I'm still sitting here. Unless I am mathing incorrectly, there are no timeouts, and it's a first down at the 2 minute. I'm not right. That's I need to call an astrophysicist so they can also not add. But I think that's right. But until they actually kneel everything out, I'm just gonna sit here.
How about this play, Rondé? Third down, right before the 2 minute drill. Your young quarterback escapes, keeps his eyes down the field, and throws a strike. Cam Johnson has Tampa Bay set up.
Tonight's player of the game is brought to you by Farrah and Farrah Tampa's.
Yeah, that's the player of the game, 100%.
Arm angle. You always talk about arm angles and quarterback being able to throw and run different whatnot trajectories. This kid has it all.
There you go.
What has he done in his 4 drives?
Yeah, look at this. Touchdown, field goal, touchdown, run out the clock. And he's helped Tampa Bay erase a deficit 2 weeks in a row, win 2 games.
Right. They were doing absolutely nothing on offense. And a lot of that has to do with the guys who were in the game. We knew Baker Mayfield was starting this game. They were going to hand the ball off 4 or 5 times. Then he threw a couple of screens, which they did because of the protection issues. Zach Robinson then puts in his backups, and Jalen comes in the second half, and all of a sudden the lights come on. We're actually having fun up here now.
Yeah, we are. And they're going to run out the clock, win this football game. Obviously, Andy Reid is not going to use his timeouts, but I just think it's a good.
I mean, it'd be funny if he did. And Andy Reid doesn't have any timeouts. What are you talking about?
Defensively, you got to admit, our Buccaneers came out humming tonight. David Walker looked great. And Jason Lightoff.
Nobody knows what they're doing.
Next week in Jacksonville might be the
Oh, nobody knows what they're doing or what they're talking about.
We'll do the preseason game, of course, with Chris Myers next week, but we might not see some of the decisions that are going to be made. They might be made.
One more.
But David Walker,
Let me go to bed.
This kid, all we want
Let me go to bed.
Not have the game he wanted last
Kneel it. Do it. Wait.
Out for the year with that ACL, but
Not yet.
the guy showed.
There you go. That's it. That's game. Okay. All right, folks. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to head out, and I will see some of you for
So this was awesome. This was fun to do, buddy. Thanks to all.
I am trauma bonded. Yeah, that's exactly right. I'll be back for Bills Steelers on Thursday, and then Chiefs Seahawks on Friday.
And myself, again, I've been doing
Go
this
Bills!
for 14 years. This is the most unique broadcast I've ever been